have to apply because I applaud. I want to tell this story, and I hope I inspire a bit that you can do this, and that maybe spoken word also has such an important role in mental health, in thinking out of the box, and inspiring and healing, and not just kind of our own self-masturbation about, aren't I clever with the words, right? Because I'm not very clever with the words, but I love setting up situations where we can create hope in people's lives again. So this little story goes out to my man Willie, who lives in one of the most remote communities in the world. If you go to Iqaluit and you go another 1,000 miles north of that, there's a place called Grise Fiord, which is even further than where they launched the Arctic expeditions from. Now, I've been to most of these communities, so I roll back into Grise Fiord, there's only 180 people. And the history is they were relocated forcibly by the Canadian government in the 50s. Canadian government wanted to establish sovereignty in the Arctic, so they just grabbed Inuit from south, like by Hudson Bay Inuit, and they just took their ass north and said, live here. Now, it was hard, really hard. I mean, I was meeting the elders and stuff because they had to learn to hunt in 6 months of darkness and stuff. A lot of things that are different. Anyways, so I go back to Grise Fiord, and we're doing this thing, and I'm doing a new healing program. And in our healing program, we use spoken word. But I was kind of I was moved to set up a healing program because when we started doing our program, I had 100 kids, and we're teaching b-boying, and then when they're tired of b-boying and b-girling, then we talk about sexual abuse, we talk about what's going on in their life, we talk about sniffing gas, we talk about finding your one mic, we talk about new ways of dealing with your anger. And I was like, wow, the kids are listening. Imagine if I could do a healing circle with just 10 kids. Imagine if then that same group, another group of kids rotate through and they did just spoken word. And then they did a fun dance thing. So it's a different program. I rolled to Grise Fiord. We're going to do this healing program. I got Testament from Toronto. I don't know if any of you know Tess. Tess is with me, and he's doing the spoken word part with the kids. So we got 30 kids, 3 groups of 10. And this young schizophrenic boy comes, Willie, who's maybe 30 years old. Boy. See, everybody, when you're 53, you can call everybody boy or son, right? So anyways, Willie maybe he's 28, something like that. He's really dirty, disheveled. He just got back from being in prison down south. But this is his home. And he's really curious, who the hell are the hippity hoppers that came rolling into Grise Fiord, right? So he's hanging out, but away, because the kids go, nah, go away, don't come. Because he smells, he's dirty. And he's a bit crazy, he's schizophrenic. And the kids say, no, we don't want him to come. He's going to kill himself any day now anyways. I'm like, damn. No, Willie, we want you to come. Please be with us. It's a safe, welcoming place. So finally the kids, because we're there for 5 intensive days, 8 hours a day with the kids. They're getting lots of spoken word. After day 1, the kids are starting to model with us, right? Go, you know what? It's cool now that Willie's here with us. Anyways, we work on our poems. We work towards a final night show, a community gathering we always do. It's like closure where the kids get to celebrate. They might do a dance battle. They might do throat singing with beatbox. They might do traditional drumming. The whole thing in the mix. So the kids are going to do their spoken word pieces. Willie gets up. Willie's stuff don't rhyme. It's kind of all over the place. He's schizophrenic, right? His mind is going to wander like this and be different paths. But he tells a story about missing his home. He still loves and forgives everyone. And please just accept him back in the community. But he can't even finish it. He's up there and he's fucking shaking. Right? And I'm about to go up and try to give Willie support. This is the best thing that I love about our work in the North. I didn't have to do it. The mayor stands up. She's the strong young Inuit woman. She walks up and she just holds Willie in front of the whole community so he can finish his piece. And tears are streaming down Willie's face. And I was like, I looked around and the whole community's crying. And they're sobbing. And it was like this unorchestrated moment of hope that just spontaneously came and everybody felt closer because of that situation. So if I was kind of pass some message, I always reflect afterwards, go, fuck, that was crazy. I wish government could have been here. So they could see this, so they could fund artists properly, so they could realize that the work that we do is some of the most important mental health work that exists in the world today. But a couple comments that I want to say is please think more about inclusion. Please think more that it's not about just the person who can string the nicest rhyme together and the best words and the deepest poetry. I mean, this is moving, and I'm not that dude, and you guys are, and you're amazingly talented, but you have a gift to share with others. In b-boying, I always say the next level of hip-hop, the next element of hip-hop is not what we do, what we do ourselves, it's what we give back. And you have huge potential to figure out creative ways of giving back. I wish spoken word was just mashing it up in every single school and teaching proper mental health lessons like strong men cry and yada, yada, yada. Because we need to do this shit because the existing education, the existing justice, the existing health, it don't work anymore, right? It's broken. It's been broken for a minute. So, can I try to do a piece? Is this a supportive crowd? Okay. Because we did this once. I gotta have somebody help me out. Who wants to come up and be like the guy I'm battling? Who wants to come up? Come on, somebody come up. Come up, brother. Okay, now here's the rule. You're gonna be Frost, who's like one of Toronto's illest b-boys out of Saga. Okay? Frost is crazy b-boy, one of the craziest cats in the world. Right? So me and Frost wanted to model to the kids that it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You all got to try doing stuff that you don't do. Me and Frost don't freestyle. So, but here's the rule. You're ill. I just heard you. Okay? When I say, yo, Frost, it's your turn, you're just going to go yada, 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 and then I'm going to come back and smoke you. Okay? So he's my spoken word prop. Right? All right. So we did this, and I did this to model. It's like, yo, don't be scared, because Buddha sucks. But if I can come up and try to do a rehearsed little thing, right, then maybe you can. Okay, here we go. I'm an old white guy, and I like to dance. I like to get down in my short pants. I like to rock hard and bring the noise, serving all the new jacks and all the young toys. Your head on a platter for all to see, that this here dance floor belongs to me. All right? Now then, Frost, you go yada, yada, yada.
Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada,
Okay, let me take my card. All right. Damn, I should have more rules around that. Nice comeback, but you're still whack. Your rhymes have no hope. You smoke too much dope. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and you will see the designated rapper standing here. That's me. Mochaccino, cappuccino, frostalino, what's this? Man, you're a Starbucks b-boy, baby. That's a diss. Anyways, thank you very much for helping me with this, man.
Thank you so much.
All right?